Alright, for sale and for demo, this really killer 1932 or so Gibson L-00 guitar. Now I say in the listing it's an L-00 or could be an L-0. They're basically the same guitar. L-0 I think has slightly fancier appointments. What do I think that? Well, it's got back binding. Some of the L-00s got back binding. So it's hard to tell because there's crossover in the features. Only way to know definitively is just person who ordered it, if there's an L0, L00, same basic guitar. In 1932, I think, the factory order number is very faintly visible in there. I can make out 582. It's very faintly stamped. Can't be definitive on that, but that would be right. Other unique feature of this guitar is the elevated fingerboard. You notice how it pops up there like an arch top? That did appear for a brief period in 32, 33. So with a fire stripe pick guard, rounded edges to the bridge, that's why I think it's a 32. These are tough to date just because they were kind of budget model guitars at the time, so they didn't get serial numbers, so you kind of have to go on the FON, factory order number, and other appointments. Now, nice thing about this guitar is that it's been fully serviced. I've had the neck reset just recently, just had it done. New saddle was cut, first 6 frets were replaced, everything was set up, so this is dialed in and good to go. Please keep that in mind when comparing this to others out there that haven't had any work done. It's a lot of money to have somebody professionally do this, and all that work was done. It comes in a modern hard shell case. It also had some crack repairs. There's one crack right here that's been repaired. You can kind of see it there. And on the back, there's one there, I think, and then some more as well, one right here. So all that's been done. The braces have all been addressed. And like most of these old guitars, over time, the tension on it, the braces come loose, so all the bracing is back to where it needs to be, and this guitar is solid and good and ready to go. It's a great tone, great sound, very unique tone on this model. Really nothing like it comparable. I mean, doesn't sound like a Dreadnought, and it doesn't really sound like an LG guitar either. LG 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. It's its own thing. So it's got this wider body here, which kind of opens it up a little bit more with the X bracing, but it's narrow up top. So it really fills an interesting spot in the tonal spectrum of vintage Gibsons. So yeah, still got some of the lacquer here on the pick guard. Looks like there's still lacquer on the bridge as well. Bridge pins look original, but they're like plastic, so if you want to improve the tone, you could think about putting some ebony pins in there as it goes. So anyway, it's a pretty cool guitar. I got this locally from a guy who'd owned it for years, hadn't done anything to it, basically played it until it really couldn't be played anymore, and then I went and had the work done. So it's early 1930s Gibson L-00, I think, with the back binding, 14 frets to the body, 15th fret dot marker there. Freshly serviced and ready to go. Thanks for checking out the guitar. Have a great day.